Dude.
I'm sure they would love to hear you, Smokey.
Yeah, I love weed, dude. So
Hey, Mom.
tell me about weed. Tell me about
Timmy,
the weed
what do you know
Zor.
about
Hey.
weed? What do you know about weed, Timmy?
You know anything about weed, bud? Yeah.
That'll wake up the whole neighborhood.
That was real.
Yeah, that was real.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
Welcome
Hey.
to
Is this
the
the
real podcast.
Is it-
All right,
Yeah.
This is
This
the
is
real
episode 1 or
podcast.
episode 2? Does pilot not count?
No, because I labeled it episode 1, the pilot. So this is going to be episode 2.
All right.
Episode
So
two.
if it is episode 2, welcome to episode 2. If it's episode 1 for real, then welcome to episode 1.
No, it'll be episode 2. It'll be episode 2.
Yeah.
So here we are. We got a little more of a sophisticated setup going on here. Thanks to Timmy, painstakingly trying to set this whole thing up.
I'm so
got
sweaty.
got a lot more
Yeah.
chords going on in here.
Yeah, it looks like an Indiana Jones like snake pit.
Something about us DS boys.
Snakes,
we
snakes.
love our chords.
Why is it gonna be snakes?
Yep, but we don't know how to play piano.
I love this guy. But yeah. How
we're sipping on a coffee. Today's been a kind of a good day, I think. But there was just a weird vibe earlier. I don't know what was going on.
off.
I think it was you, man. Let's
it-
be
was
honest. I think it was
Is it
you.
just me? Is Mercury in retrograde or something?
What do you mean odd?
Well, like, I mean, okay, so I woke up at 6 a.m. today. Like, natural. Actually, no. I got a Twitch notification for Elliot is a Cool Guy is now live.
Oh, we love that.
And I went, oh boy, my favorite Australian goofball is live. Bless you, Andrew.
Sneezed into a pillow.
He sneezed in, no, not just any pillow. He sneezed into his body length hentai pillow. No, I got the Elliot is a Cool Guy.
He
is
doesn't
live
have
on
one,
Tw-
by
he
the
do-
way.
He doesn't. I'm just destroying his character.
What character's on it?
It's Sonic.
Look at him. Look at that little guy.
You know it's Sonic. Like, I mean, who doesn't know what Sonic looks like? Anyway, I was woke up at 6 a.m.
You were woke?
I was woke. Yeah, I've been woke. So I woke up at 6 a.m. Like I said. And I was like, I don't feel like going back to bed. It's nothing special. It's not even like that deep. I just couldn't get back to. I didn't want to go back to bed because I felt like awake enough. So then I just ran downstairs, poured myself a cup of mud.
A nice little.
Well, that's where it went wrong. You see, you poured yourself a cup of mud, but you're supposed to drink something like orange juice or water, but
See-
you made mud.
See,
Dude,
this
only
is
psychopaths drink just water in the morning.
well, isn't that the first thing you do when you wake up?
No, the first thing I do is use the bathroom.
Hey, man,
I'm not dapping you up again.
I love using the bathroom all the time.
You know,
As-
humans.
They
As,
piss.
like,
Yeah,
any animal
yeah, they
does.
piss. Like I was saying, can we stay on my morning, please? I want
Of course,
you to know
yeah,
about my
yeah,
morning.
no.
Go.
Because I'm important and it fuels my
I don't
ego.
know about that.
Well, I have a question about your morning. Did you wake up
Yeah.
and look at your phone, and did you look at the forecast for today? So you poured mud.
No, so I poured mud. I poured mud. I think I made the huck beans from today. Huckleberry roasters. From somewhere Colorado.
That sounds like a
Somewhere,
Colorado thing.
somewhere Colorado. Very good. The packaging's really nice, very colorful. Made myself a cup of that. Hit, of course. Then I went back upstairs and I was like, I feel like good and productive today. So like at 6:30 a.m., I turned on that Twitch stream, that silly old Australian boy, watched him not design on a design stream.
Silly.
Yeah, he is pretty silly. Andrew and Philip, you haven't seen much of that guy, but Timmy's seen a little bit. But he's a goofball. Shout out Elliot. I wish he would listen to my podcast.
Aren't you in like his Discord? You can share
Yeah,
this.
I'm in the Type House Discord. And if you're a designer out there too, you should definitely join. It's a group of really great people. They have lots of great design resources and a lot of good advice.
You should also give lots of money to Elliot.
You should
subscribe tier 3 on Twitch.
You should subscribe to him on Twitch, all the way up, tier 3 sub, and subscribe to his Patreon. His Patreon is patreon.com/Elliot is a cool guy. Maybe.
He
Probably.
posts all sorts of limbs on there, let's just say.
Yeah, like hands, feet, fingers, arms, legs, all of the above.
Yeah.
So anyway, love you, Elliot, if you're listening. Probably not. He has much better things to do with his damn life. That silly upside down world of Australia. They're in lockdown again until next Friday. Yeah.
Man, that's amazing.
Yeah, or at least Sydney is.
Good to hear.
Sydney's in lockdown again because their prime minister doesn't know how to roll out vaccines, and they're failing at.
Frankly, when was the last time there was a good prime minister anywhere?
I mean, let's be honest.
Prime Minister, just not a good name.
Looking at you, Trudeau.
Ooh, got him, ooh.
What you know about that one, Connor?
Speaking of lockdowns, we were in the car coming back from getting sandwiches today. I was looking at Instagram stories, and this person that I follow that lives in LA, apparently they're bringing back the mask mandate because people, I guess, aren't getting vaccinated, or at least this Delta strain of COVID is just getting worse, and it's spreading rapidly in LA at least. So that only leaves Orlando, Florida to be the very next.
Oh man,
Delta strain, you said?
Yeah, Delta.
I
Like the
can't
Delta
wait.
species.
Yeah. You ever toked
Pokemon?
up on a Delta strain before? I know you love weed.
Disclaimer: I don't like weed. We
Then
don't
why were you
smoke.
doing it in the beginning?
We know this, Matthew.
I
We
was
have it
smoking-
on recording.
What?
We have it on record.
I was smoking weed. What? No,
He was
way.
smoking mid.
No way. Yeah.
Smoking peppermint,
Hey,
dude.
First mic clip of the
First
podcast.
clip. Hey, yeah, we're
Get
watching the
that
waveform.
fat
Look at it. Look
waveform.
at it go. Look at that cute little waveform.
That's
Just-
stupid. It's lagging.
just
Don't look at
trucking
that stuff.
along.
It's not fun to look at.
It's kind of
I'm just
funny.
making sure all of our waveforms are the same.
You're gonna be thinking about it the whole time if you keep looking at it.
Yeah, but I can also hear everybody, hear the difference.
Is there?
Probably-
I think you're
probably.
thinking about it too hard.
Thinking about it way too hard. Let me just turn
You're
myself
thinking
up
about
a
it
little
too
bit.
hard.
That didn't hurt just to do that. Okay.
Just by a hair, because
By a smidge.
and
because-
knobs are not very useful because it's just slight intervals that could change so much or so little.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess COVID is not over, like many people have said.
Never was,
Unfortunately.
baby.
The boys had the privilege of witnessing me reciting my manifesto in the car.
Yeah, he targeted Bob Iger.
Yeah, I said some pretty bad things about Walt Disney World. I cannot take them back. They're out there already.
You can find him on our Patreon at patreon.com/
You can find them in the air or something. Just catch them with a net.
I'm sure they like the scent of peanut butter, so just go ahead and open up a jar outside. Check back tomorrow morning. If there's little maggots, those are his little ideals manifested.
Oh, I thought we were
Little fungus growth.
I thought we were talking about Disney cast members, and I was like, don't call them maggots, dude.
No.
well, fungus is a better
Talking
term.
about your ideas.
Oh, my ideas. Yeah, my silly little ideas.
suck. You got no talent.
Oh.
sipping.
Give us
So, yeah, that
give
brings
us
us-
your flavor notes on that.
Yeah, me and Timmy are drinking a little coffee before we started. I
Man.
made us a little iced V60 pour over.
I swear it's not an addiction.
I'm getting like a strong grape note.
It tastes really bad. Yeah, I'm getting that grape too. It's
Sorry, what's
very strong. No, it's good.
Sorry, what's up? It actually, it kind of tastes a little bit like Grape Nerds. It's got like that rounded, like
the little
sour.
bean
It's
flavor.
like sour.
A tiny little sour bean. Yeah, I know what you mean.
That little sour nodule guy.
Yeah, grape nerd. I wish there was smell-o-vision.
What? Just smell that.
Yeah,
The
we-
aroma. It's
I
just
made a- I
spreading
made a-
everywhere, man.
I made a ice pour over of these new beans from this new coffee shop that we found in Winter Park.
Yeah.
Me and my girlfriend were driving by one day and we saw like a coffee shop. Yeah, I have a girlfriend. Timmy made a face at me because I guess it's still Pride Month, so it's like kind of weird to be heterosexual right now.
Just a bit.
Philip is standing up. Why are you? Sit down.
Well, that's a callback, actually. Quite frankly, it's a callback. So anyway, about your morning, we were just talking about coffee, the sounds of the morning, sipping on that hot brew. How was your morning? You're watching a stream of some sort?
It was fine. I woke up good. I was trying to say that I had a good morning, but like, and I got a lot of work done.
Kind of spiraled into madness halfway through.
It kind of did. But like, nothing really happened. I just got tripped up in my head, I guess, and snapped.
You were running at like 85 miles an hour, and then you tripped over your shoelace and like tumbled over.
I really
and now
did.
we're
Well,
here.
it's because the one thing, I think it was because when we got to the sandwich place, the deli downtown. Also, sorry if we're still trying to figure out this podcasting thing. If you're listening to us and this sounds like absolute nothingness,
We apologize.
if this sounds
If it
incoherent,
sounds like the Matthew podcast, then
hey,
Ooh,
it's
looking at looking at you.
it's the Matthew podcast with commentary from the Peanut Gallery.
Matthew
okay?
/ Matt.
That's what it's
/
always
Meats.
been. That's what
Return
it
to
will
Fun
always
with
be.
Matt. Fun with Matt 2021.
Hey guys,
dude.
welcome to the Peanut Gallery podcast. Today,
Today we're out here on the fairgrounds where there's a few clowns driving by in their little tiny car.
Couple tiny clowns.
They're honking their noses. and
Yeah, they are.
whatnot.
I see one outside
Don't-
right now.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I see
do
one
not
right
honk
there.
and drive. It's
Do
very
not
serious.
honk and drive.
Don't spray seltzer on each other when you're trying to drive.
Don't wear big bow ties while you're
Guys,
driving.
please, I know it's hard, but please do not wear a big red nose and like a big red hair coming out the side of your head.
It's like they put on the turn signal and then their bow tie starts spinning and it gets in their face.
And the car takes off.
I know it's hard for a lot of
Breaking
you,
the gas switch.
but please, no clowning around.
Yeah,
This
everybody.
is a very serious podcast. We're
serious.
We don't put up with clowning around per se.
Yeah, this is a very serious podcast, and we're just nobody's sus around here. We're all very serious people.
That would be the worst podcast.
Corpse husband? And our first
Anyways.
guest, corpse husband.
Of course, husband.
Corpse husband.
Hudson
The-
Hornet.
So
The
they're
talentless loser, Minecraft YouTube streamer.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's
Martin
me.
Corpshazy.
This is the face voice reveal, actually.
Martin Scorsese.
Yeah,
was,
yeah.
Mr. Sykes.
Philip's been corpse husband this whole time.
Yeah, for the past 10 years, it's really come up to like a summit, and I just don't care anymore. So yeah, you're
So
He
brave.
doesn't care anymore.
You're
man.
sus. Hey man, you're sus. You're so sus.
You're so brave.
Staring daggers into Matt's eyes.
Yeah, I'm just. We're in this weird position again too, where you guys are like interrogating me. I realized
That's so
I
cra-
did the Family Guy. Too.
That's
I held my-
cringe. That's so cringe, Timothy. That's so cringe.
I held my palm to the ceiling like a Family Guy character.
Sylvester Stallone at that point is just, that's cringe.
It's so cringe. What the heck? What are you talking about? It's cringe.
Michael, you're cringe.
So yeah, when we get to the deli downtown, that's our spot. Get the TBC, get the toasted Italian.
Oh, the TBC, the toasted Italian combo.
My
what did you get,
God.
Oh, I got the Cuban.
Phil? Phil
Yeah,
got
you
the
get-
Cuban. And
The
last
Cuban
but not
is
least,
a good standby.
I'm a big fan of anything and everything buffalo chicken, and their buffalo sandwich is not bad at all.
Big buff.
So we waddle our chubby little asses into the deli downtown, and of course we're the only squares wearing masks in there because little town in Central Florida.
I'm kind of trapezoidal.
What you pointing at, Phil?
I'm tapping the dial,
Oh,
making it work. It's recording. Don't worry, guys.
Philip's keeping us on track here. He's
We have
making
like
sure we're
we have
recording.
an audio mixer from 1950.
Yeah, it's running off of radon gas.
It's an analog mixer.
It's got mercury inside of it.
Heaving.
It's got like one of those like little spinny things on the top, just to let you know it's running,
And
like a propeller.
But
No,
yeah,
it's got like Edison bulbs sticking out the sides.
how's that for an impression? The Edison bulb.
Hey, man.
so-
Good impressions.
So anyway, we waddle our what did I say? Floppy big dumpies into into the deli downtown, and we're the only squares with masks on because Central Florida.
We've established that. Go on.
Yeah, Delta variant and the like. California.
Delta Force and the likes.
People's
we all
Republic
know
of California. Thank you, Tim Allen. I love you.
No, he doesn't. We don't love Tim Allen. We do not endorse Tim.
He doesn't
Allen.
love us either.
I share his first name.
That's unfortunate. But yeah. We get inside and there's just all the tables that have more than 2 chairs are full. So already I'm ticked off.
Some of them
You
weren't
know, day
even-
ruined. Day ruined.
Yeah,
Day ruined.
some of them weren't even full. It was like a 4-person table, and then there were like 2 people
yeah.
or 1 person with a bunch of paper.
Yeah, but doesn't matter. So this we order our food. So it's connected to the deli downtown. There's like another like dining room in there, and they have a coffee shop in there. Piccolo Coffee Company. Definitely recommend them as well.
Yeah.
They used to have a cart at the Winter Garden Farmers Market. Have they been out there recently? Did they stop doing that?
I don't remember the last time we went to the farmer's market.
Yeah,
When I
to be
went to the
honest.
farmer's market, all I saw was an oxum tent.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we don't
I don't
stand
know why they're
Oxum.
out there.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a little Piccolo Coffee Company. Go check them out. So we sat at the little chairs that's in front of the bar there, the little coffee bar. And so the way it's set up is like we're all not facing each other because the tables were arranged in just the wrong way for us to be able to like actually talk to each other.
We had to divide ourselves. So
Yeah.
we had to hold hands.
So Andrew and Philip are at another table. Like Andrew's back to us basically, and Philip is just like staring at me from across the classroom because he's got a crush on me.
I was throwing my voice. I was throwing my voice.
To make it sound like he was sitting right next to you.
What even was that from?
That's the Kevin Hart and Dwayne the Rock
Oh
Johnson,
yeah.
the Barstool video.
I think
Where
it
they-
was
where they-
Barstool. I
where
think it
they-
was Lad
Yeah, where they were
Bible.
being each
Oh,
other.
Barstool, Lad Bible, same thing. Yeah, where they do the
Some
impression of
garbage
each other.
content.
Funny video. The only good content to come out of those toxic masculine channels. Anyway, so yeah, it was just awkward, like sitting in there, and we were just like, I wanted to hang out with my boys, and like every time my expectations aren't met, I get all pissy and I get in a mood.
wah, suck it up.
I mean, that's just my personality. I don't know if you've noticed, but if nothing,
If he doesn't get his way, he starts
that's
to
not
throw
what
a
I'm saying.
fit.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I don't want that to make it sound like I'm spoiled or like a brat or something. Although I am a brat.
You're brought
You're a
bratwurst.
sausage.
But yeah, I guess I was in a mood because I really wanted to hang with the boys, eat sandwiches, and we had Sheila's, Karen's, Brenda's, and the like just sitting at these tables.
God bless
Sheila.
God bless Sheila's.
Like literally, there's a dude that's there like every week. That every time that we're there, there's almost always this dude with like an Australian or New Zealand accent.
Yeah,
He wasn't there though.
He's a Brisbane regular.
No, he's a Newfoundland.
Nathan.
He's a
Newfoundland. Is that in New Zealand? Oh, I'm gonna sound like
That's-
such an idiot.
That's
Oh.
Canada.
That's Canada.
I have my fingers crossed for the 5th wave of ska. I am shaking in my boots for this fifth wave.
What a random thing.
Jesus,
Is
drop
that
my
your
phone.
What a random thing. to
Yeah, well,
wish
I've
for.
been hanging on to this for quite some time, and I finally have a platform.
You can finally voice your grievances.
We
Yeah, the fifth. It's technically the fifth wave, I guess.
It's coming, guys. Don't worry. Just hold on. Stand by. Stand down.
It'll be out when it's out.
The
Okay?
fifth wave is
It'll
coming.
be out when it's out.
The
We
rude
like that.
boys. That's what they call them.
We're gonna be skanking in the streets in no time. Wearing checkerboard and
Yeah, checkerboard and whatnot.
It's
and
a shame you sold
pork
all
pie
those.
hats.
little grandpa hats.
He sold all those
Took it up,
checkerboard
took it up, took it up, took it up, took it up.
Paxson shorts.
No, I still have the neck deep packs.
Oh, yeah.
Or the neck deep checkerboard shorts. I sold the Vans hat.
Checkerboard?
That was for big heads.
Idiot.
It was such a deep hat. Whoever bought that for me on Depop, thank you. And also, I scammed you. No, I'm kidding. Actually, they got a good deal. I paid like $30 for that hat.
Why would you pay full price for anything
Because
from Vans?
I was a high schooler and I wanted to wear anything that had checkerboard.
Yeah, because
Oh,
you were listening to
man.
ska
No,
all through high school.
man.
You were
And that's it.
indoctrinated.
Ska
was-
and pop punk, baby. That fueled.
Here's
high
the
school.
thing. That's what our brothers did before us. They were into ska, so in turn, we were into ska at the same time. Playing those Tony Hawks,
I mean,
hearing the
it's-
music in there. They had it on like CDs on their iPods.
Yeah, ska was like a later thing for us. Like we had to
We
we had to
rediscovered
grow up.
Right. But even then, we still wore checkerboard Vans and had those like spiked belts.
Shout
Well,
out,
we just had 'em.
Well,
Shout out Festival Bay Mall, Van Skate Park.
Shout out Festival Bay Mall.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
So we all got our first pair of slip-on Vans.
I got the green checkerboard slip-ons.
Yeah,
And that just created you as a person.
That was me. I was the
I
black
feel
and
that.
green.
Phillips,
Oh my god.
Philip got the octopus Vans.
I got the
Oh yeah,
octopus.
the octopus Vans.
little ticked off octopuses. They're like the blue ringed octopus. Just
It was really cool.
Just
I
like
was
a-
jealous.
If I recall
awesome.
correctly, like they weren't. I don't think they were my first ones, but I do recall at one point getting slip-on Vans, but they were a brown and blue checkerboard.
Brown.
It was really weird, but I specifically remember them because I was listening to music at like a Target one day, and then I was just like dancing to the music, and I did one of the little Michael Jackson toe stand things,
Yeah, you probably
and one of the soles literally flipped out underneath.
sucked.
So like my entire foot poked out through the entire shoe, and I was like, "Oh, that's good."
Oh no, my toe. Now I'll never be able to skank in the fifth wave of ska.
Bro, I couldn't even skate.
It was the long-term effects of those Vans. So we can't skank.
yeah. I don't know why they would sell such malarkey. It's like the man's trying to keep the skanking down, keep it on an all time low.
Who's
Oh,
the man?
the man.
Who's the
Oh,
man?
the man.
We're still on Trudeau, right?
Oh, you haven't heard? I was under the impression that you have heard about the man. We'll put it like this: imagine a portrait of a man. You see him out the corner of your eye. You can see him doing some kind of dance. You can only describe by saying he's doing the skanking.
Was that your Richard Nixon?
The lights went down for that. That was kind of odd.
The lights are flickering in this room.
The man, also referred to as Buster Blood Vessel.
Legend. That guy's awesome.
Buster Blood Vessel.
Bad
we recently
Manners.
discovered Bad Manners, a ska band from late 70s through the 80s,
Really good.
like defining ska.
They're talented, very talented.
I could not believe how much we enjoyed listening to their discography.
And it's really interesting to hear how far it's come, like the third and the fourth wave.
Yeah, even though it was basically just reggae stolen from
People of color,
But it's all-
Jamaica.
it's
Culture
always-
Vultures, yeah.
Sorry.
But it's
Okay,
always
this is-
good
this
to
is-
enjoy yourself a little nini na na nu nu every now and then.
Yeah, this is the formal forecast apology to all people of color for listening to Bad
This is
Manners.
the
Yeah.
white guilt apology podcast.
There will be no white guilt on this podcast.
Hey, man,
because we will not
it's gonna-
patronize
it's
people of color.
It's in the title, man. It says Matthew's Morning, white guilt. Episode 2.
No, Matthew's colon.
What's up with the colon P,
What's
huh?
with Matthew's colon?
My colon's fine, thanks.
I know all about
Alright.
the colon P, you know.
Oh my god.
Yeah, if we're not doing our funny video game time, if we're not doing like work, we will just explore music. I mean,
Well,
as
kinda.
far as I'd go,
Yeah.
I'll like dig deep into.
But yeah, our brother had sent me a TikTok of a Bad Manners performance, and I was like, this is the goofiest thing I've ever seen in my life. I have to look up who these guys are.
And that's just the definition of Scott, like in the Webster's dictionary.
Walking in the Sunshine, good song. Lip Up Fatty.
Lip Up Fatty, Sally Brown.
Nini Na 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 Nu. Also a good song.
Yeah. If you're in for a wacky time, you can check them out at patreon.com/the forecast. That's a joke. We don't have a Patreon.
Not yet, we don't. We got to get our uncles and cousins in on it. Uncles and cousins.
I don't think we talked about coming up with the name for this channel.
Dude,
It was quite the journey.
We spent a good few weeks just with. We had a few ideas in our heads, literally just like bouncing around.
believe how long it took
It was
for us to just kind of like settle on a name.
For us to realize that we don't
Yeah, we
really
had
have
the
to
name-
care.
We had the name in the
Yeah.
in the first place.
We were trying too hard to be original, but it's like simpler is better. And the only thing is like if we make an impact, people will remember the name. But if not, nothing happened.
who cares? We don't.
Y'all
Whoa.
can use the name if we're done.
Yeah, you can have someone can have 4 next. But yeah, we were driving home from the other side of town one day, and I was like, dude, why don't we just call it 4?
No, you didn't say that. It was Timmy.
No,
we
that was
didn't.
that was Matthew.
That was me.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, let's just call it 4.
No, it was in the. Let me check. Let
Wait,
me check the
said it in
chat.
I said it in the Discord
because
I
because
have
I
the-
said it.
I
So Timmy
have the
wrote it down.
transcript.
Timmy wrote it down. It was like what, like 3 p.m. or something.
Yeah, Matthew had an awakening. He was like, dude,
Let's just call it 4.
Matthew was in a cold sweat in the driver's seat. He
in
looked
a
over
cold
at
sweat
me with
right now.
like bloodshot eyes. He said, "What if we just called it 4 and leave it alone?"
Because we were really trying too hard. We were. What was the first name that kind of stuck? We were kind of going with was Foreheads, but
Yeah.
spelled
That would have
like
worked.
number 4.
That would have worked very well.
It would have, but so many other things were already called Foreheads, and I was like, and it's a clever name, but it's like, it's kind of corny.
Is it clever if it already exists?
No, somebody thought of it before us, but
and the
it
brand-
doesn't. But the thing is, like, it doesn't have to be clever for it to be good.
and like all the sketches and branding that Matthew had already like mocked up. It would have worked out perfectly with Foreheads, but there was something about Foreheads too that we were like,
It was a bit off.
it's not.
It was off.
It's not completely there.
And it just.
What were some others? Let's go through some rejected names here. I think I
man.
have a screenshot of like my sketchbook.
I think the Moody 4 was a
The Mo-
close contender.
That's what got us to 4, because I was like, let's just be like the blank 4 or like the something 4,
the Elite 4.
because we were sitting at New General coffee shop in Winter Park.
shout out New General.
Shout out New General.
Lots of coffee shops. We love coffee.
we
have a
love
lot of
coffee.
coffee there.
We love coffee.
We love local. We love local.
Shop local coffee. Buy direct trade beans. They're the best.
Direct trade. We don't care about fair trade. Talking to you. No, I'm not gonna call them out.
Yeah, let's not give them any more clout.
No, you
No
just
free
put a
clout.
censor beep
Just
there.
know
No
there
free
is-
clout.
There is
There's a YouTuber that rhymes with Smelba Lamberlin.
Oh, Smelba, like the pinata
Yeah.
from that video.
Rhymes with Smelba Lamberlin. Their coffee brand is Fair Trade. They use fair trade coffee. Don't support them monetarily because they're white and they're just kind of stealing the coffee trope.
And they are a YouTuber.
I'm kidding about the white part. I just like to poke fun because,
Because
we're
quite
white.
frankly, you can poke fun at white people.
Let's go back.
We
to
encourage
New
it, actually.
Let's go back to New General, please.
So we were coming back from New General, and that's like where it hit. But when we were there, we were like coming up with different names and stuff, and like we had brought our sketchbooks. We were just like sitting there, just like trying to drum up some ideas, get the juices flowing. Because I find that we work better when we're not at home. Like we always we come up with the ideas to like do things when we're not at home. Because like the idea to even start a podcast came from like sitting at one of the coffee shops in Winter Garden. Just sitting out there and just talking and being like, we should record all of this because we're funny.
Yeah,
And
we're
we're
so
full of
funny.
it.
We're so funny. We're so
Please
funny.
Comment down below if we're actually funny. 'Cause we're funny to ourselves, so we can make each
Matthew,
other
please
laugh.
stop. Timmy's trying to be sincere.
But like,
Well, you need some validation from these freaks that listen to us.
no, that's not what it
Hey.
is. It was a funny
Last
bit.
time I shout out the 8 subscribers that we already have. 4 of them
which are
being
us.
us.
Yeah.
But like shout out to you other 4 that like thank you guys.
Actually, pay attention.
Hey, shout out.
I think I was looking at the analytics and like 10 people like listened all the way through. So I appreciate
cool.
I appreciate y'all. But like we have like 70 something views on it. But yeah, like I was saying,
70 more than I thought.
yeah. So okay, I'm seeing foreheads. The wormhole.
Matthew's looking at his
Man, we
sketch
could have
book.
been the wormhole, and you shot it
Could have
down.
been the wormhole, but is that clever?
Yes.
We were banking off how it looked on a T-shirt design
Foreheads.
for
Oh,
like
I
an
literally-
auto body shop.
Mm-hmm.
I had recently thrifted a shirt. I can't
Is-
remember if it's from like Michigan. Well, that's
The
one
Jersey
of them.
cart shop.
There's a New Jersey like go-kart shop that's in the style of like a Santa Monica like airbrush T-shirt.
So sick. We just love that vintage like style.
Yes. If you're
Just like
listening
every-
right now and you want clothing inspiration for summer of 21, race car t-shirts. Race car t-shirts,
They're
auto
in,
body
baby.
t-shirts.
It's fun to appropriate Southern culture now.
Yeah, it's funny. It's like, take that.
Except don't secede from the Union.
Oh God, no.
That's not
They've
the
tried
best part.
before. They've already tried.
They tried, they failed.
Unless you're the People's Republic of
0-1.
California.
Hey, and then they tried raiding the Capitol and
Oh,
you
so
know
they're
how that-
0-2 now.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Jesus.
They,
Wave that white flag, soldier. You're done.
we're probably annoying the crap out of the viewer, out of the listener right now.
One person is like stuck on the new general right now. Like, please get to the new general.
Somebody's stuck on my morning.
I want to know what he did after listening to the Twitch screamer.
He wants to know about Elliot's stream. What happened?
Oh man, we suck at this.
Sorry, guys. We're just having fun.
We really are, but
mean-
it's like we're just so excited. So yeah, we kind of just landed on 4 because it was simple and effective and not corny, but it's like also kind of sophisticated.
And also bland.
But we are in
But
no
it's
way
so-
any of that bland or sophisticated.
Yeah, we are quite literally just
We're just human. It's fine.
chilling, as some would say. But yeah, 4, we like the name. I don't think we'll change it because like why change it? We committed to it. And if you haven't noticed, I did update. Yeah, me. I updated some of the design of the channel. So go check that out. Change the Instagram profile picture a little bit too. Just change the colors, but we're still trying to find the style. So be patient with us.
Yeah, and I can really rely on Matthew and Timmy to do all the work. As Matthew said earlier today, hey, let's talk about that morning why you felt it was bad. So you got mad. So you got mad.
So I got mad.
We were out of. We couldn't find a four chair table. It was raining when we got out of the store.
I think the just the doom and gloom of the day just got to me, and
It was just quite rainy.
it was quite pissing. It was pissing out. Where's Timmy gone?
What is this, man?
1 second.
Oh.
Keep talking.
All right. Timmy's stepping out for a
no,
second, but
dude.
I guess it was just the day just caught up, and I was just like, "Bleh." Like I'm pissy now.
So we should have made it the Moody 4, huh?
We should have made it the Moody 4.
Should have made it the Moody Matthew.
This could have been the Moody forecast.
Yes. Here we are.
Oh my gosh. There's a dog chasing me.
There's a wild dog out there.
I said hog, I think. I don't know.
No, you said dog, not hog.
What?
There's a beast chasing me.
There were bees chasing him, actually.
Okay.
Hello?
We should have been
I don't think it mattered.
the Moody forecast, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Committed to 4.
No, but even then, none of us are real. One of us
Yeah,
is
yeah. It's
moody.
just me. It's just me. It's just me.
It would just
But-
sound it would sound weird to
But yeah,
impose moody onto all of us.
Honestly, it was just because there's a street in Winter Park called like Moody Way or Moody Avenue, and I saw it across the street from New General. I was like, hey, let's utilize a local street
like-
name. We should have done Barack Obama.
Yeah,
President
Local-
Barack
local
Obama.
street
What's it
name.
called?
Parkway. President Barack Obama Parkway.
Shout out to Barack Obama Parkway.
But anyway, yeah. So I like kind of went in on Andrew and Philip in the back seat because they're being two little rascals back there.
We
Yeah,
were
the-
literally doing
They
nothing.
were literally gaslighting me.
The Uber
he's
driver.
gaslighting us.
So
They
the
were-
so the Uber driver was like all the personal life anger he was bottling up just exploded on his passengers because they're paying passengers and they can't really like leave after they've paid for the trip. So
Literally, this is the second thing we're doing for the channel. Like we've recorded videos and stuff, and I was saying how a certain someone needs to start editing the videos because they got to start pulling their weight if they want to like make this like a thing. Hey, don't make faces over there. It was equally to you too.
hey
It's a
man, I don't have any
collaborative
skills.
Yes, you do. Shut up.
It's a collaborative effort. If we have input,
really is.
We'll give input as it
Give
comes because it's
input.
not easy.
It's not.
It's not that easy.
It's
to
a lot
get
of stuff.
motivated. It's not easy to come up with ideas.
But then again, it's like it sucks when you are motivated and then everyone else isn't. So that's why I was kind of upset.
reasonable.
Yeah, because I was like, pull your dang weight. Let's make this video.
Correct.
Let's give the people some stuff.
Yeah.
Let's
We
actually
can-
like start making things.
And that's what's fueling us to do this podcast.
exactly.
Grateful for that.
We laughed it off. We listened to some music. We dinked around in Best Buy. Andrew got a little Bluetooth adapter for his Xbox controller.
Play more
Thanks for letting the world know.
Yeah, they wanted to know. They wanted to know.
They're gonna try and connect
want-
to it and
They're
do
gonna hack your
nefarious
brain.
things.
I think they also want to know what games are you going to be playing with that controller.
Yeah, why'd you get a controller adapter? I don't really see you.
Well, because with to use my controller on my computer, normally I would have to grab a cable and plug it in, and I've got so little USB ports because of my case.
Mm-hmm.
I've got one on the top, and then like 5 on my motherboard in the back.
Oh yeah.
So like I think I used
One
up
of them on the front is a USB-C, isn't it?
Yes.
So
I had the option of choosing the case to have, I think, 3 USB or 1 USB and then 1 C with it. Of course, I chose the C because I was like, hey, C is the way of the future. Then I realized my motherboard did not have a USB-C like compatible
It's
little
awesome.
piece.
It said,
You
can't do that.
Yeah, so my front IO is literally just
So-
the power button and a single USB.
Okay.
Port.
So what
minimalism.
games are you playing with that controller though?
It would probably be like Game Boy games because
okay.
I got.
Oh,
I
that's
got
right. You got that Game Boy like thingamad. Dude, tell
Yeah,
them about it.
the Game Boy operator. It was a little.
It's not
back in, like-
expensive.
No, back in January, I was just on Instagram and then I saw an ad for a Game Boy player that will, like, it connects through USB to your computer. You can play your actual authentic games on the computer. I was like, oh, I'll look into this. And then they released the price and they said it was only $40. So I was like, that's not bad.
That's nuts, actually. You
And
would
then
expect something like that to be like $90, $120.
Yeah.
There's some real sweaty Game Boy enthusiasts.
Yeah.
To me, I'm right here.
Thank you.
No,
No, you put on deodorant. You're fine.
the Game Boy camera is actually compatible with it as well.
That's
so you
my
can
favorite part.
download all of your pictures.
That means somebody had to code that. Somebody was like, I need digital Game Boy camera photos.
Because the only way to do that before was to run, like, you had to buy some sort of adapter, to put your camera to the computer. Then you had to download a program which downloaded your pictures for you.
So stupid.
But
Such a
this one,
roundabout way.
you just plug it in, and you can download them straight away. You don't need any external tools or anything, and the controller adapter will help me use my actual controller for it because I don't like using my keyboard for that because it just feels weird because movements on the left. Oh wait, no, that's how it always is. What the heck?
It's
What-
just
what-
weird
It's weird not having like an A B L R.
not having a gamepad.
Yes, I would have to map everything out.
Mm-hmm.
And also just other games if I want to use a controller like Halo, because Halo with mouse and keyboard, as great as it
yeah.
feels, you're at a disadvantage because you don't
Yeah.
have the aim assist.
Which we should play some Halo sometime. Record some Halo gameplay, man. Some
love
custom
Halo.
games. We should get in on that.
I've got a video of us playing Halo. You can check it out right
Yeah.
there. If you're on YouTube, press the little button in the corner.
Or the description. We'll link it in the description too.
Link
If-
all of our channels in there.
Yeah, we'll link our channels. We'll link our
Our
channels.
our two channels that have videos on them.
If you feel so inclined, you can watch some of our older content on my channel. But yeah, check out Andrew's channel, Ruby Scoo on YouTube. He's made some
really nice
gaming videos.
Really
you're just saying that.
Some
No, they're
goofy little videos.
better than I could do. I'll tell you that one.
Yeah.
Well, because
Timmy,
you can
Timmy
do
doesn't know
anything.
that.
I don't
He doesn't know the first thing about Adobe Premiere. Let me tell you that.
To me, what do you
And
know?
that's
What
the
do you know
bottom
about
line.
being creative?
What do I know about?
Yeah,
being
what do you know
creative?
about being creative?
What do
You
like,
dumb
it's like
moron.
how many hours
You
have you put into
consumer.
Microsoft
Okay,
Paint?
all right.
All you do is consume art. You never
Turn all
make
of our
art.
chairs towards
It's
Timmy
like
now.
everybody's got a thing. Like Andrew knows a lot about like soldering and
That's not well,
circuit
like
boards and stuff.
we're talking about creativity.
Right. He's creating a new
So every blue collar engineer is a creative.
pretty much.
Oh,
Yeah.
so we live in the design
No,
district now.
No, what I meant to say was everyone has a thing. Like you do graphic design, Philip it does pretty much everything.
Well, besides video editing.
I'm a gamer at that.
He's just the consumer.
He,
yeah.
he plays
literally the consumer.
FPSs.
He plays FPSs.
If
with
Timmy
his
would
little
have if
buddy.
Timmy would have been an only child or had not had any influence from us, he would have turned into a Kyle.
Yeah.
He would have been a Kyle.
If you didn't know any wiser.
Monster
I agree.
energy chugging,
I 100% agree. I would
drywall punching,
fishing.
fishing.
fish.
No, but fishing's a constant.
Fishing.
Yeah, fishing.
I
nuts
guess I'd
is-
be the
It's a
fisher.
lifetime.
I'd get the fisherman.
You find your joy elsewhere. That's all it is.
Yeah. I like to live a little, man. I don't like to have my back hunched over.
You don't think
in a
about
chair
it too much.
in my room all day.
Unlike
I've been
me.
trying not to do that recently. It's like if I ever find a hobby like that, I'm going to want to do that 24/7. So it's best if I just
That's how you get burnt out.
So it's best if I just go with the flow, and
Yeah.
if I find something, I'll do it. Like
That's
I'll
why-
I'll pace myself.
That's why stuff like this is great. Like what we're doing. It's like this is a new thing.
I get
Like,
to look forward to this like every week.
Yeah. I
Speaking
hope
of-
this becomes our thing because like I don't know. It's something about making something and having other people enjoy it is just like so cool to me.
And even it's like sorry, Andrew had a thought in the air. And
I was just gonna say, speaking of going with the flow, Philip's personality is literally just trickled down. We talked about it before. How
No, it's not.
He's
trickled
developed
down,
everything
it's chameleon.
by watching us.
It's
No,
wallflower.
he hasn't. Don't enable that.
And then what you have here, they call it
They call it
jack of all
Reaganomics.
trades and master of none.
Well,
That's clever. I like that.
Whereas Timmy is the jack of no trades and master of none.
He's got nothing
come
going
on,
for him.
man.
Thanks for that.
just destroying this kid.
Anyways.
No, but we go into this thinking like, okay, we don't really expect anything. You know, like we don't expect to blow up overnight.
Yeah,
So we're
because
pretty
I don't
much
want.
doing
I
this-
don't want to blow up.
We're doing this for ourselves, for the ones that are close to us.
Anyone who
Anyone
thinks
who
they would
cares.
be entertained by us, I guess,
Yeah,
or
and
anyone
if you-
who is entertained.
And if you
by
don't
us,
think we're funny or interesting,
then screw you and
You
stop
don't
watching
like
this
you.
video. Close the YouTube window. Turn off your computer. Go to bed.
We
Go
don't
watch
enjoy your
someone else.
patrons.
You don't matter to me if you don't think we're
Watch
funny.
Someone else, come on.
Yeah, go watch your Markiplier, your PewDiePies, and the like.
Yeah, I highly encourage people, you know, if they ever have the thought like, I should start a podcast.
Do it.
Do it. Of course.
Who cares?
Of
Who
course,
cares?
of course, everyone's making one, but that doesn't mean it's not fun to make one.
Exactly.
It's good for the mind, you know. It's like therapy.
gets you talking.
Mm-hmm.
Especially us who haven't
know.
talked. We haven't talked to each other for the first 18 years of our lives because we weren't.
We looked
Raised
we looked
to-
at everything in shock and awe and just reacted to that.
We weren't raised to step back and talk to each other.
You know,
We were raised to just experience. Thanks,
we
parents.
we were born.
You did
in-
fine.
we were
You did
born-
fine.
We were born and grew up in the
The dirty South.
well
No.
early 2000s. And this man was born in the great year of 2001.
What happened in 2001, Philip?
Oh, you know, there
Shrek
was-
came out.
there
Oh,
was-
the space.
right?
2001: A Space Odyssey, right?
Shrek came out too.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Shrek 1.
Shrek
2001?
1. Yeah, I think.
No,
Shrek
I
1
was actually
2001.
talking about Super Smash Brothers Melee. Anyone want to talk about Super Smash Brothers
was
Melee coming out in
2001?
2000?
I don't want to talk about
Really,
Smash
no.
Brothers. I don't want that audience on this channel.
No.
I do
no.
not want those people here.
They're not going to
Listen,
search the term. and-
Listen. In 2001, there was some weird guys off in Europe who created a story that lasted a little about 10 years. That's still dearly beloved by millions.
And in fact,
And-
we're surrounded by him right now.
And listen again to our tale of the Bionicle.
Look at all them.
That's right.
Yeah,
They encircle
we're
us.
we're in Andrew's room right now.
Correct.
And Andrew,
So he can kick us out whenever he wants.
yeah, he
has
can,
the power.
he has the power. It's his
Like,
domain.
every-
Everyone
also
else
found
is
the
like
power.
sitting upright in their chairs, but I'm just sitting at my desk, like with
Big
my
balls.
feet on my bed.
Yeah,
all
you're the one with cables all over the ground in here. I'll
that you
take
guys
a-
are gonna pick
I'll
up.
take a picture of it. I'll throw it up on the screen right now. This is ridiculous.
Better take a picture of it right now. Look at this stuff. It's
Here.
like just savor the moment of all of this happening.
Here, like look at that. Look at this crap.
That's disgusting.
Oh, what's this? I'm taking a video.
Are you taking
Why?
a video? Well, why on earth would you take a video of this? It's just a podcast, man.
Philip's been sitting like that the entire time.
Yeah, he's been sitting like that the whole
This
time.
is how I play video games, actually.
yes, that is absolutely right. Like I'll peek out my door and I'll see Philip just standing on his chair.
He'll be standing up, just bent over at the hips, playing Team Fortress
No,
2.
he's doing the freaking the teacher helping someone out where they're like bent over with the legs spread.
Oh my gosh, that was definitely me in school. Like whenever we had to do something to walk around the class and like do work, I would be like, I would have to like write something down, but I'm not like sitting at a desk, so I'm like sitting on my ankle like this,
You
trying to
just
write
made your
something
own-
down.
You make your own
know?
chair with your
Why?
Yeah.
Why don't you just squat?
It's like the little tiny like short person like desk coming out of the wall in some like the English classrooms, you know.
Oh, like the
remember.
countertops.
Yeah.
It's like you can't. You're just like this writing on there, so you have to
Yeah.
like kind of do something there, finagle it.
You don't want to bend over?
Not a high.
I don't know.
Never.
What that's
Our
supposed to
strong bonds shall ne'er be broken, my friend.
No.
Anyways,
That's that's our alma mater, folks. Wait, did we dox ourselves?
Yeah. I'll believe that.
Aki. Anyway.
We're terrible at trying to keep things secret. Like,
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I mean, that one guy on the YouTube said his, so it doesn't matter. Comes from Podunk, South Carolina.
Ah, well. Well, because they don't live there anymore, so it like doesn't matter.
So you're saying that
Should keep our current home.
so you're saying that we don't live at 143 Evergreen Terrace Boulevard,
Dude,
Springfield, Illinois.
I might have to end the podcast right there.
why would you say our
Yeah,
address?
that really wasn't that fun.
Or is it Springfield, New Mexico? I don't.
No,
where's-
no,
Where's
we
it supposed
also-
to be? Where does The Simpsons take place?
Newfoundland.
Okay.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen,
You're
that's
trying
the
to
one.
jack my style, I see.
I'm not
Bringing
trying
up
to jack
Newfoundland.
anything, bud.
Don't talk about Newfoundland. my friend.
I'm not trying to jack anything, bud.
So yeah,
Well, get your foot off the wall.
Pouring.
I'm
Look at him.
sorry.
He looked cool.
I won't do that again. I'm sorry.
Speaking
Yeah.
of cool things, monkeys are cool.
Monkeys are very cool.
Please don't make the monkey episode.
There's, you know what's even cooler than monkeys?
God, what
Apes.
is it?
It's apes.
I'm sorry to tell you, Philip, but it's cooler than apes too. The end of this podcast.
Hey!